This bloke, Alok, is just too annoying. There's so much wrong with everything that he's producing. He's just taking ridiculous to a new level.
Hi, my name is Alok and I'm non-binary, which means I don't identify as a man or a woman.
Alok, I'm just gonna be honest, mate. The entire world looks at you and they identify a man. Doesn't matter how you identify a man, that's what they see.
That's a gender non-conforming person who's making me uncomfortable because of my own insecurities.
It's okay, let's call it names so we feel better about our own repressed desires.
So here Alok's presenting these two American version of posh young women as being the threat or the problem that gender non-conforming people are facing. Like 80% of violent crimes in the US are caused by male people, and this is a problem, women? These two posh American girls? Are you joking me?
Even though society encourages individuality.
Alok, stop right there. I'm beginning to suspect you have no problems, Alok. What society encourages individuality? What is your video about? What's the problem you're trying to solve here if society encourages individuality? God's sake.
Non-binary people like me are punished for daring to defy conventions and be ourselves.
Now I'm just trying to figure out how Alok thinks he's being punished, because like he looks pretty fucking smug to me.
Man, woman, liberal, conservative, crazy, sane.
Each one of these is what we call a dichotomy, and they are everywhere.
So this is the part where these identitarians decide they want to destroy the entire English language. I'd really urge anybody who questions what I'm saying right now to read a book called 1984 written by George Orwell, because there's a whole section in that book describing what these people are doing, destroying the English language so that it has no meaning whatsoever and that we can't communicate. We're like animals just with no thoughts.
Convenient that a philosophy of the mind-body divide emerged at a time when Descartes' Enlightenment developed on the backs of exploited black and brown people in the global south.
Because people of color just have bodies and not minds.
So now these people are just appropriating the struggle of African American people, trivializing it. Several hundred years of slavery and oppression is somehow comparable to misgendering someone. Are you fucking joking me? I have no idea why African Americans aren't raging about this. I'm insulted. I'm not even black and I'm not even American.
Hey, excuse me, that's not your...
What?
No.
Bloke grabbing the world off of two women, thus proving male privilege.
Listen, the world is far too complicated and nuanced to fit into two oppositional categories only.
Alok, do you know how babies are made? Because you don't seem to understand the difference between sex and gender. You want to wear a dress, you want to express yourself, that's fine. You're always going to be male. You were born with a cock and balls. And that's just the way it is and it's fine. Just relax, Alok. Wear a dress. You are a bloke. A bloke who likes wearing dresses. And that's fine, that's cool. Just be you.
In our patriarchal society, women and femmes are taught from a young age that we have to be beautiful.
Look, just fuck off, Alok. What's this femmes business? Women and femmes? Are you fucking joking me? Is that what we are? Fuck off, you prick.
Women and femmes don't have the privilege to be evaluated by, I don't know, our ideas or personality because people are too busy commenting on our appearances.
Stop trying to compare your fucking fetish to womanhood. It's really fucking insulting, especially when you do it wearing that stupid blonde wig. And I cannot believe the pathetic handmaidens tolerated your shit, because what you're doing is actually sickening. It's as insulting as what you're doing to pretend you're as oppressed as African Americans. It's that level of insult, what you're doing in your blonde wig, like a fucking gross parody. Yeah, I'm quoting fucking Jermaine Greer. Fuck off, you're not us.
It's no secret that humans used to think some things that are actually very wrong were were totally right.
This is the part where Alok starts sounding a bit like a pedo. He released some statement on his Facebook, Darkmatter, where he's basically trying to appropriate little girl and pretend that he has any fucking clue what it's like to be a little girl. Just the whole thing is just really creepy. Even his fans could see that it was fucked up. They asked him to take it down. He's reposted it. I actually can't bring myself to quote this. I'm just going to urge you to judge for yourself. I just don't feel comfortable saying those words on camera, to be honest. What the fuck is a scapegoat in child abuse? There is, like, a child is never guilty. They are fucking innocent victims. They're children, for fuck's sake. Archetypal white cis. So now he's trying to assign privilege to a child abuse victim, which is possibly the most disgusting thing I can think of ever. I mean, I think we can all agree, no matter how oppressed we are, that you just don't do that. You just don't do that unless you're twisted as fuck.
Soon you'll find that the world is super textured and layered, and there's actually enough room to respect how weird we actually all are.
This fucking vocal minority of narcissists are able to promote paedophilia, appropriate lesbianism, appropriate womanhood. They will appropriate gay, don't worry, that'll come. Because no one gives a fuck about any of these groups. Clearly, everyone who said they did was fucking lying all through the 80s, the 90s and the noughties. For fuck's sake, like, how long are these people gonna take the piss? Are you just gonna sit there and take it? Are you really just gonna sit there and take this? Come on, man, stand up for yourselves. Fuck's sake, this is ridiculous. Wake the fuck up, man. Wake up.